I've decided I'm going all Nona style on the Trofie. I'm gonna work with my hands, because I know Andrew's gonna use the bench scraper, so I wanna try and get just a little bit above him. Best tools you got. They do all the things.
Andrew only knows one gear, and it's sixth gear, so he's flying.
Speed is the challenge. Every task I can get done quickly is just one step faster. If you're being chased by a bear, you only have to outrun the person you're running with.
Oh, Jen's got the mortar and pestle.
Yes. For my pesto sauce, I want to break my basil in a mortar and pestle because I know sticking it in a blender bruises it really bad, so then it oxidizes.
It's gonna take so much It's taking her so much longer. It's not efficient.
5 minutes! You only got 5 more minutes left! I want to see the pasta in the pot soon, or you're gonna be in hot water!
Stop boiling.
Oh my God.
Jen, get your pasta in there.
Get your pasta in the water, Jen.
2 minutes! Only 2 more minutes left! Come on!
Let's go, guys, let's go, let's go!
Only a few more seconds. Finish it off, finish it off. Oh, this is stressful.
Boom. 15 seconds! Get ready for the countdown!
Keep going, Jen, keep going, Jen.
I think they're cooked.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Yeah!
Okay. Are you happy with this, Andrew?
I'm quite happy, yes.
Jen?
I thought my, sorry. Time just got away from me. I went with a more classic version of hand rolling it. I just know I wanted to do better.
Don't despair, all right? Let's go look at the shape. Andrew, it's all over the place. It's supposed to resemble a spiral.
Okay.
But it's not consistent. Now, to finish this, again, I see a distinct difference. The color variation, you notice right away. Okay, this has kind of like a brownish tint to it. And this is like it's fresh green. You know, I love that bite on that pasta. And it's well cooked. You got the texture, which I enjoy. Sauce-wise, you added probably a bit too much of the pine nut and the cheese.
Okay.
Because it makes the sauce very, very heavy.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
But good effort.
Thank you, chef.
Jan, the pasta, it's a little bit more consistent, but it may be a problem with size. Now, to finish this, the pasta, it's a little bit hard.
Okay.
It's not bouncy. Using your hand instead of a scraper when you're rolling it, you probably over-rolled it a bit. But your sauce is beautiful. I get the freshness. And you got the acidity in there as well. I would say it's a fine effort.
Thank you.
All right, we're going for it. I have zero experience smelling, tasting, eating gooey duck, but I've read a ton on it. It's just this long-necked clam that is buried in dirt in the ocean. It's kind of gross. Hello, Michael. Tell us what you're making. Today I'm going to be making you a Thai green curry with rice, fried gooey duck, and grilled lobster.
So you're trying to prove that you can cook Asian today?
Yeah, I am going to prove that. I think that's exactly what Becky was after.
Have you ever worked with a gooey duck before? Have you ever seen one of these before?
Never.
So what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to kind of try and turn it into a tempura textural piece.
Best of luck, Michael.
Thank you very much, Eric.
You better deliver.
Thank you, Chef. It's really hard to elevate a salad and a curry because the colors are not exciting. I'm just concerned that it's not going to look in the judge's eyes as a fantastic Asian dish. What you have here is a Thai-inspired green curry, grilled poached lobster, crispy gooey duck, and Asian salad.
I like the fact that you utilized as much of Eric Chong's ingredients as possible. That's a smart move. I love this rice. Beautiful. It's very fragrant. Gooey duck's perfectly cooked. The curry is just slightly flat. But overall, this is a real standout dish for you. It shows you just take whatever's thrown at you and you make the best with what you got. Good job.
Thank you.
I'm making a soup inspired by my favorite meal from my Sunday lunch. All fresh ingredients, and it's absolutely delicious.
I think you can tell a lot about a cook in the way that they make a soup. She's actually very gifted when it comes to layering all those Caribbean, Trinidadian flavors.
A soup, to me, is just too simple and plain. For a finale dish, it's got to be really good to impress me.
your soup here.
Sorry, Chef. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Chef Claudio is wearing my soup. This is definitely not a good start to today.
All over his jacket.
Oh my God.
I must say, it's quite delicious, actually.
Really?
I wanted to take something that's traditional, Trinidadian, and take it up a notch. I have a pumpkin callaloo soup, a coconut lime creme fraiche, a nice breadfruit chip on top, and some lime pepper sauce.
Rita, I quite like what you've done, presenting the garnish and then serving the soup separately on the side. It's a nice way to help elevate the service of a soup. So well done on that.
Thank you, Chef.
Rita, the flavors are absolutely delicious. The gentle heat, the creaminess, and then garnishing it with these wonderful jewels of pumpkin, the crispy fried pork tail, the flavors of the cooked down carrots and onions, the little shadow beni, the contrasts. This is an elevated Caribbean soup.
Your presentation has improved dramatically. I mean, this is restaurant presentation. The taste, absolutely spot on. I mean, I would come back again, and again for this soup.
It's a beautifully balanced soup. What I find extraordinary about it is that you've taken ingredients from your homeland and you combine them so brilliantly with some Western ingredients as well. You've just left me wanting more. So it's stunning.
Thank you, Chef.
I chose pandan and siphon. I took pandan because it's a childhood comfort flavor of mine. Pandan is a really subtle flavor. It's a little bit grassy, a little bit herbal, but it's got this very rich, creamy, robust flavor. Today, I'm doing a bit of a tropical dessert. It's gonna be a plated dessert. I'm making a pandan forest with pandan espuma. Espuma is a foamed, warm component. And I'm also gonna be doing a pandan micro sponge with the siphon. When Andrew won with a dessert last week, I really wanted to bring my dessert game this week. It is something a little bit different, and I hope the judges will be impressed. It's hot in this kitchen. I am sweating. I'm calling my dish Into the Ravine because when I was a kid, we had a ravine behind my parents' house, and I would always go down there and walk around in the woodsy areas, you know, play with sticks and branches, and it was just a big part of my childhood growing up. I've got 10 things to put on this plate, and if I mess up even one of them, I have to start all over. I'm making caramelized milk logs, so it looks like there's branches and dead fallen trees around. And then mushrooms, I'm gonna start with the espuma on the bottom. I just need to block everything else out and just focus on what's in front of me. I'm nervous because my dessert is high concept, and if it doesn't translate over to the judges, then I just have a mess on the plate. My words were siphon and pandan. I would call this dish Into the Ravine. I used the siphon 2 ways. I've done a pandan coconut espuma on the bottom and also used it to make a steamed micro sponge on top. There's meringue mushrooms for some crisp, a pistachio crumb, some caramelized milk logs, and then just some red currants and yellow currants for some acidity.
Wow. I must say, I am lost for words. It's so pretty that I don't want to eat it. There's moss, there's mushrooms, there's soil. This is so beautiful, but does it taste as good as it looks? I love the soil. The pandan is definitely there, and you had to put it in strong. It is very light and delicate, and you handled it well. All the flavors, they come together. The crispiness, a bit of saltiness from the soil even, it goes very well with the pandan. This dish, to me, I'm lost for words, as I said. And that doesn't happen to the Demon Chef. I'm emotional. That says it all.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you. Good job. I think that today is gonna be finally my day to win.
My dad loves green tea, and my mom loves chestnut cream. So I'm gonna mix the two together and make a matcha roll cake. It's decorated at the batter level, and I don't think the judges have ever seen anything like it. What I'm about to do is practically impossible in an hour. I'm not sure I can do it, but that's what my dad taught me to do. Shoot for the stars, try your hardest, and that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm not gonna play it safe. The judges have accused me of not cooking from the heart on numerous occasions, and I'm gonna prove them wrong. I need to get this in the blast chiller immediately. I can't put the chestnut cream onto a hot cake.
It's cold! I got it! One of the most difficult Japanese desserts, and I executed it in an hour! April, you doing good? Oh, wow, that looks amazing. It's no Japanese roll cake. It's a Japanese matcha roll cake with the chestnut cream in the center.
It is impressive.
Thank you, chef.
I don't even know how to do these patterns myself, I'll be honest. I don't know how you pulled that off. It's extraordinary.
Thank you, chef.
There's a perfect balance between the chestnut cream and the green tea, and that white chocolate crunch. Outstanding.
Thank you, chef.
Extremely light, and the sponge is incredibly moist. Did you do anything to the sponge to make it so moist?
No, I just have a good recipe, and the basil helped out.
Extraordinary presentation, technique. I can't find anything to fault on this. Thank you.
Thank you, chef.
My dad would be ecstatic to see me now. He would be so proud.
So hot in this jacket. I'm doing a snapper crudo with crispy skin, and then I'm doing a whey cucumber foam and a compressed cucumber with lime. Snapper is something that is very common on Vancouver Island. And as a child, I used to go fishing all the time with my dad, and we used to go to the marina and eat fish tacos. So this is kind of like a super elevated version of a fish taco, okay?
Cooking is not just a physical act, it's a mental act. There's so much pressure, especially when the stakes are so high.
I'm 100% worried about the balancing of flavors. I want a pronounced cucumber flavor, but allow the fish to shine.
Take a look at Taya. She is using the Miele vacuum pack drawer.
I've put in lime juice and extra cucumber juice, and then it will compress all into the cucumber. So it's like extra juicy.
And that has infused them with flavor.
So cool.
Lots of cucumber.
The next dish up for tasting is Taya's. A red snapper crudo with a buttermilk whey foam, masa tuile, and compressed cucumbers.
You know, I like the presentation a lot. I think the foam is perfectly executed. I like the cucumbers, the way they're just these little wafers. And I like the way she charred the top of the skin. That was a really nice little finish to the dish.
I find the flavors to be a lot more subtle. There's a little punch from the jalapeno pepper, but for me, it is lacking just a little bit of simple sea salt.
I love the way that the acidity, the chili is coming in from oils, in foams. The flavors are coming in different directions. Good concept, love the presentation. Hey, it's innovative.
Last up is Andy's appetizer, a seafood platter containing seared scallop, crispy oysters, pickled mussels, and an apple vinaigrette with caviar.
I like his simple approach to the plating. It is clean and tidy. I love the beautiful green vinaigrette on the bottom. That really is a back foil that shows off
the gorgeous seafood.
I love the different flavors coming out. The scallop perfectly cooked. The pickled mussel, well done. The acidity goes very nice with the texture and the umami coming from the mussel. And the green apple is a nice touch. It's a very strong dish in terms of both taste and execution.
The caviar I thought was a great touch. It really shows luxury and confidence. I think this is one of his crowning moments.
Hey, Eugene.
Hi, Chef Alvin.
Tell me about these flavors.
I have lime leaves here, as well as lime rind, and coconut that I've dehydrated in the oven already.
This Thai lime leaf, beautiful, beautiful. But, okay, it's very, very delicate. When you get that combination, make sure the coconut doesn't overpower that.
I'll be sure to taste everything.
Okay. Your filling better shine.
Yes, Chef.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you, Chef Alvin.
All 10 have to fit snugly into that box. Eugene's macarons look very big.
Very,
when he adds
very
the
thick.
filling, they're very thick.
Yeah, very, very tall.
I'm not sure he's going to get 10 in the box.
Oh my gosh, he's trying to squeeze one more in her box. Oh.
Let's go. 1 minute. You have 1 more minute left. Come on, 1 minute. the box! Get them in the box now!
Oh, God.
You got this, Kagan. You got it. Come on, Eugene.
Use both hands! Oh my God!
I put them in the box. I count them. There's only 8 in there. So I've shoved 2 more in. My macarons look like crap.
Come on, Eugene. Come on, Kagan.
Take what you have and go! Take what you have and go!
Go, go! Keep going!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands up. Hey, Eugene, when I open this box, I want to see 10 uniform, perfectly shaped macaron. Am I gonna see that?
I don't believe so, Chef.
Well, the first one, not bad. Second one, not bad. Keep going. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. The flavors better knock me out because the shapes are a little off. This is a Thai one, right?
Yes, Chef.
Wow. I got the Thai flavors. I got the Thai lime leaf, got a bit of the coconut. The taste is great. Amazing.
Eugene.
Hi, Chef.
All right, I'm gonna try the matcha. And this is a chocolate and green tea?
And pistachio.
Wow, look at that. Nice little surprise. What happened to the middle of it?
There might be little pieces of butter in it because I actually forgot the butter in the buttercream.
I can
after
see
mixed
that.
it.
I like where you were going. Great flavor profiles, great combination. Just you failed in the execution.
My sort of MO is doing classics with a twist. I'm gonna try and get a pea velouté done with some tortellini stuffed with celery puree and some seared tuna. When I think tuna, I think the Mediterranean and I think sushi. And I can't make sushi, so I'm going Mediterranean. I think I've barely scratched the surface of what I have to show.
Aaron's right underneath us. We can see that he's doing these beautiful pasta from scratch. Aaron, that dough's sexy.
Thanks, brother. This competition is the only thing that matters right now. My food dream is to be a restaurateur. I'd really love to own my own joint, and every day that I'm here is a step closer to making that a reality. Hello, 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 hello. Let's go.
Bring up your dish.
It's our tuna satake with celery root tortelloni, with mint and pea velouté.
It's very sophisticated. It's intelligent. What is inside your tortelloni?
It's a celery root puree. I tried to keep it simple. I wanted to mimic the idea of the cream of celery soup.
You sound like a pro.
Far from it, chef.
You've just created the best dish I've had in 4 seasons. It's amazing.
It's extraordinary praise, chef.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's amazing. That sauce, it just pops with flavor. Your tortelloni are perfect, perfectly cooked. You can tell they're handmade. What a shame it would be if you don't quit the job that you have now and become a chef. It'd be a real shame.
So I always say how much I hate dessert. I totally thought of a dessert that didn't require baking. So it's an Asian play on a banana split. It's gonna be red bean and green tea ice cream and a banana tempura. It's gonna be the best banana tempura they've ever had.
10 minutes! In order to make ice cream in such a short time frame, the home cooks are using liquid nitrogen.
Here we go.
The temperature of this clear fluid is so low that it instantly freezes the ice cream ingredients as soon as it comes in contact with them.
If you don't incorporate it fast enough while you're pouring the nitrogen in, you're gonna end up with a rock. Can I take a look?
It's just starting to freeze.
Okay, you need more nitrogen in there. That will not set.
doing 2 at the same time? You're ambitious. Do you have it on high speed or medium speed?
No, it needs to be on low or else it'll just like get destroyed.
Depends how fast you add the nitrogen.
Yeah, I'm adding it pretty slow.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, chef.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Thank you.
It's an Asian banana split, banana tempura, red bean and green tea ice cream, and fresh grated chocolate. Because there's no banana split without chocolate.
Asian banana split. You have taken all the comfort, the good of banana split, and you have put it into this dish. Red bean, that is comfort to Chinese because we love red beans. And green tea, that's universal. You have hit it spot on.
I'm okay with the budget wallet. The budget wallet doesn't scare me. I've grown up with a single mom, so shopping on a budget is normal to me.
My mom brought me to Canada when I was about 3 years old. And when we were growing up, we were pretty economic when it came to shopping. A lot of vegetables, that's for sure. I'm gonna be making some seared cod, because I couldn't afford halibut. I'm gonna use all parts of the fish, try to get a stock, and I'm gonna be making a corn succotash with it as well. I wanna have a nice sauce, because usually that's what you do when you're balling on a budget. Just wanna make sure I get the plating done in time. It's not gonna look like a $10 dish. I don't think there's any dish that I make that looks like a $10 dish. Hi. So I've got a piece of cod that I seared sitting on top of a corn succotash, and I've got on top some zucchini. I was given a budget of $10, so I wanted to use that $10 to show what upscale could look like.
Wow, that's very intense. In a good way.
Oh, okay, thanks.
God, you scare me.
The succotash, the fish, everything works really well together, and that sauce ties everything together. $10. It's astonishing that you pulled this off.
Thank you.
It's cooked beautifully. You used every byproduct of the ingredient possible to compact and intensify the flavors of this dish.
There you go, John. There you go. Thank you.